Good morning, everyone, and welcome, and thank you for joining us for the 2026 State of the Schools Breakfast. Today's event is proudly sponsored by the Chesapeake Public Schools Educational Foundation, whose mission is to foster community partnerships while supporting the educational opportunities provided throughout our school district. Your attendance today represents your commitment to supporting their important work. The foundation is also generously supported by numerous corporate and private donors, many of whom are here with us for today's event. We'd especially like to thank our presenting sponsor, Chesapeake Regional Healthcare, for their continued generosity. Their support makes events like this possible. Many of you are also familiar with the sustained projects supported by our Educational Foundation, including the Instructional Innovations Grants and our Student Care Space program, which remains one of our most utilized resources in the district, providing our students with everyday essential needs. This year, they also expanded and rebranded their ever-popular Teacher Supply Center, now known as Peak Essentials. Also, they launched a brand new professional dress store, Peak Outfitters, to provide our staff with new and gently used professional clothing and spirit items. You'll find more details about these efforts in your program. If you're not already a sponsor of the foundation, we encourage you to consider how your company, organization, or individual goals align with their mission. We hope you'll consider joining them to make a difference in the lives of teachers, students, and families right here in Chesapeake. We are also joined by members of the Chesapeake Council PTA. Their work supports our district and creates a powerful avenue for engaging and empowering families and communities to advocate for the success of all children. We'd also like to thank our friends from Chesapeake TV for joining us today and for helping us capture this special event. They are assisting with multimedia presentation and also making the event available live on their website, on local Cox and Verizon stations, and on our YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support. Many of you have already noticed some students around the room this morning. They are serving today as our student media representatives and are here on behalf of their school's journalism programs. They're documenting this event, so please be sure to smile when they come to your table. At this time, the Indian River High School Air Force Junior ROTC will present the colors. They are under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel Holmbeck and Chief Master Sergeant Patry. Both are retiring at the end of this year with 10 years of service to our Indian River Braves. That will immediately be followed by our national anthem, performed by Rainier Trevino, an 8th grader at Hickory Middle School. During the 2024 school year, she starred in the national tour of Annie. But more recently, she's back on the stage at Hickory performing as Elsa in their production of Frozen. Please stand as you're able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled
Thank you, Indian River High School, and thank you, Rainey. Everyone, please be seated. I know everyone is eager for breakfast. At this time, we'll invite Pastor Tracy Gregory from Emmanuel Baptist Church to come to the stage to deliver a blessing and invocation. Pastor Gregory.
Good morning. Would you pray with me? Father, as we gather here today, we invite your presence among us, for you are the author of life and the source of all truth. We thank you for your many blessings, for your goodness that knows no end, for your love that knows no limit, and for your grace that is beyond amazing. For you are a faithful Father, the giver of all good things. We thank you for our beautiful city and for the privilege we have to live in the United States of America. We ask that you will continue to keep your hand of protection upon us. Father, we thank you for our wonderful school system. We pray blessings be upon each teacher, staff member, administrator, and school board member. May your wisdom illuminate their paths and your grace sustain their endeavors. We also thank you today for our superintendent, Dr. Cotton. We pray that you will be with him and guide his steps as he enters this stage of retirement. We thank you for the over 30 years that he's dedicated to the lives of students and teachers. And Father, we will not know this side of heaven the lives that were touched and changed because of his faithfulness. We also pray for our students today and their families. Pray that you will bless them and give them minds eager to learn, give them focus and direction as they prepare for what lies ahead. May their homes be places of love where they know their worth and their value. Lord, in this world of discord and division, we humbly pray for unity and understanding. Even in our differences, may we be bound together with cords of mutual respect and discernment. May our differences be sources of strength rather than division. So make us instruments of your peace. Where there is hatred, let us sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. Father, grant that we may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born into eternal life. Now, Father, we ask that you will bless this food and this time together, and that all glory and honor will be given to you. We pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Thank you so much, Pastor Gregory. Please enjoy your breakfast. Good morning again. If you are still enjoying your breakfast, please continue to do so. But before we continue the program this morning, I'd like to welcome some special guests who we're happy to have with us today. Please stand as your name is called. From the Chesapeake School Board, Chair Mrs. Kim Scott, Vice Chair Mr. Mike Lamonia, along with school board members Mr. Elijah Colon, Mrs. Malia Huddle, Mr. John McCormick, Mr. Norman Poole, Dr. Amanda Quillen, and Ms. Angie Swigert. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chesapeake School Board. From our central office, our superintendent, Dr. Jared A. Cotton, will be taking the stage in just a few moments. Dr. Cotton, we're super glad you're here because the program would be very challenging without you. We also have members of the superintendent's cabinet here today. Dr. Brian Austin, Chief Human Resources Officer, Dr. Jeff Faust, Chief Technology Innovation Officer, Mrs. Melissa Glod, Chief Financial Officer, Dr. Angie Isbell, Chief of Schools, Dr. Delphine Jaffe, Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Angie Smith, Chief of Staff, Clerk of the Board, and Mrs. Paige Stutz, Chief Operations Officer. Thank you for joining us. Joining us from the Virginia General Assembly, we have Senator Christy New Craig, and representing Senator Louise Lucas, we have Tamisha Brennan, Chief of Staff. Thank you for being here. The following guests are here representing the City Council. Mayor Dr. Rick West, Vice Mayor Mrs. Debbie Ritter, along with council members Mr. Jeff Bunn, Mr. Les Smith Jr., and Dr. Ella Ward. Thank you for taking time with us today. In addition, the following constitutional officers are here with us. Ms. Victoria Prophet, Commissioner of the Revenue, and Sheriff Wallace Chadwick III. Thank you for being here. And finally, some special guests that are here with us today include Police Chief Mark Selesky, Fire Chief Sam Gilisano, City Manager Mr. Christopher Price, along with Deputy City Managers Mr. Robert Geis, Mrs. Laura Fitzpatrick, Mr. Brian Solis, and Mr. Kelvin Wright, as well as Randy Rifle, Williamsburg City Schools School Board member. Thank you all for being with us today. At this time, it's my honor to introduce Mrs. Kim A. Scott, Chairman of the Chesapeake School Board. She was first elected to the school board in November of 2022 and was elected as Vice Chairman in January of 2025. Earlier this year, she was elected to serve as Chairman. Everyone, please welcome Mrs. Kim A. Scott.
Thank you, Mr. Luter, and thank you to everyone for being here with us this morning. On behalf of the entire Chesapeake School Board, including our Vice Chairman, Mr. Michael Lamonia, Mr. Elijah Colon, who, by the way, this is his birthday today. Happy birthday, young man. Miss Malia Huddle, Mr. John McCormick, Mr. Norman Poole, Dr. Amanda Quillen, Mrs. Angela Swigert, and Mrs. Amanda Walker, I am pleased to welcome you to the 2026 State of the Schools Breakfast. I also want to say thank you, Delegate Jay Leftwich, for being here. He is a former school board member, and he is my current representative in the House of Delegates. Thank you for being here, sir. I would like to begin by expressing our deep gratitude to the members of the Chesapeake Schools Educational Foundation. Your hard work and support of our students and staff is one of the reasons our school district is so successful, and we are incredibly grateful for your continued efforts. This morning, it is truly an honor to introduce and celebrate another driving force behind the success of Chesapeake Public Schools, Dr. Jared A. Cotton. As you might have heard by now, he has announced his intent to retire at the end of this school year after a 34-year career in education and after serving as our beloved superintendent for the last 8. His legacy of leadership includes making significant progress in advancing educational opportunities and fostering student success through the lens of our strategic plan. These accomplishments include implementing the district's one-to-one device program, launching the Chesapeake Virtual Academy, creating the Office of Family and Community Engagement, establishing the district's first computer science lab school, and securing the state's first 100% Purple Star designation from the Virginia Department of Education, recognizing Chesapeake's commitment to supporting our military-connected students and their families. Throughout his career, he has held the unwavering belief that education is the key that unlocks success. To that end, he has also been a staunch advocate for career and technical education in our district. That commitment led to the creation of a Career Scholar Award named in his honor that provides one student from each of our 7 high schools with $1,000 to use to help them achieve their professional goals. During his time leading our district, he has also achieved many professional milestones on his own, including earning recognitions from the National School Public Relations Association for his work in communication technology, from the Hampton Roads Workforce Council for providing groundbreaking learning opportunities, and from the Virginia Association of School Superintendents for his regional and state level leadership. But if you know him well, you know that while the accolades are nice, at the heart of his work is his integrity. We have been incredibly fortunate to have a superintendent who believes in our ability to inspire, engage, and empower our students to achieve their highest potential. Please join me in welcoming, for his final State of the Schools address, Dr. Jared A. Cotton.
Everyone, as Dr. Cotton takes the stage, I have made a terrible omission, and I apologize for that. Joining us from the Virginia General Assembly, we also have Delegate Casey Carnegie, as well as Delegate Jay Leftwich. Thank you so much for being a part of our program today.
Good morning, and thank you, Mrs. Scott, for that introduction. Before I begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank you and all of our school board members here today. Your support has been and will remain crucial in the success of our school district. On behalf of the school board and the entire leadership team of Chesapeake Public Schools, I would also like to thank everyone in attendance this morning for taking time out of your busy schedules to join us in supporting the mission of both Chesapeake Public Schools and our Educational Foundation. The foundation provides invaluable resources to our teachers and students, and much of what we do is only possible with their continued support. If you are here representing the Chesapeake Public Schools Educational Foundation, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you again for all you do. My wife Joanna is also here this morning. I'm so grateful for her support throughout my career. This is actually the first State of the Schools event she has attended. And we drove separately. I'm not sure if she was just waiting for my grand finale or if she's here to make sure I'm actually following through on my promise to retire. So would you please stand up, Joanna? She said, "Don't make me stand up," but I'm already in trouble. Because as Mrs. Scott shared, this is my final opportunity to stand before you as superintendent and to bring you an annual update on the state of our schools. I actually told my team that I wanted my last one to be a full-scale musical production, but they made me promise I wouldn't sing. And there's absolutely no way I could compete with Rainey, so you are safe for now. Rainey, you are amazing. Instead, I am proud to be here this morning to reflect on the tremendous progress we've made toward achieving our goals. For the last several years, our Empower 2025 strategic plan served to guide us through some significant challenges and remarkable growth. The transition at the end of last school year to our new plan became a perfect opportunity for our district to evaluate our successes, take inventory of our biggest challenges, and continue to plan for our future. Through that strategic planning process, we realized quickly that our core mission and vision were as strong as ever, and our next strategic plan, designed to take us through the year 2030, would stay rooted in the belief in our purpose that remains to inspire, engage, and empower all learners to achieve their highest potential. And that potential has always been at the heart of our work in Chesapeake Public Schools. But as all good educators know, evaluating and refining our work only makes us better. So through the lens of this collective purpose, we use the development of a new strategic plan, our strategic plan, as an opportunity to refine our commitment and acknowledge that the success of our learners, the growth of our people, the efficiency of our operations, the strength of our well-being, and the connection within our community belongs to everyone in this room today. From preschool to graduation and beyond, we've made it not only our purpose, but our promise to ensure that all students feel nurtured and valued in both their academic and personal pursuits. And we make it our priority to celebrate their success in our classrooms, schools, and communities. One of our community partnerships with the YMCA of Southampton Roads that allows us to achieve these goals is led by three incredible educators, Mr. Stephen Oliver, Mr. David Noblin, and Mr. Christopher Pippins. Take a look at how they are diving right in to teach our youngest learners some invaluable skills.
Adaptive PE program promotes inclusion and equal opportunity for all of our students with special needs by giving them opportunities to do things in different ways than a regular physical education student.
My child's name is Sergio, and he's been a part of the adaptive swim program for about 3 years now. When he first started, he was a little afraid of the water with his feet not touching the bottom, so adaptive swim has really helped tremendously.
We also foster a safe environment, so whatever activities they're doing, it's done with the utmost safety in mind.
Changes I've seen is him looking forward to getting in the water and floating. That's the big thing, safety. When we're scared and in doubt, he'll turn around and float on his back.
We have flotation devices that allow them the independence to get around. And from the exploration, we try to get the paddling and the kicking, submerging their face, not drinking the water, of course.
It just gives them the courage to want to, as everyone should, experience water activities, and helps with their cognitive skills as well.
It creates a sense of safety through pool exposure and being able to move around in the pool.
While all that's going on, we want them to have fun. So when they come to adaptive PE, they know it's going to be the fun time to come in.
Our program allows them the resources, the attention that they need and they deserve to grow and maybe one day get in there with their general ed peers and be able to play a little bit of kick a soccer ball around or throw a ball back and forth.
Mr. Noblin, Mr. Oliver, Mr. Pippin are here along with Kristen Howard of the YMCA. Would you all please stand to be recognized? We are incredibly proud to offer this and many other adaptive programs for students throughout the school district and across grade levels. And while many programs like these have been embedded in our curriculum for years, we are constantly looking to grow and expand the opportunities provided to our students. In my tenure, I've been proud to oversee the addition of new and innovative curriculum offerings, especially ones with career and technical education focus, including cybersecurity, criminal justice, and advanced culinary arts. These courses help our high school students explore new pathways and fine-tune their focus on the future. This year, one of the additions I am most proud of is not an individual course, but an entire new program dedicated to ensuring our middle schoolers get early exposure to exciting careers in computer science. The lab school concept, supported by the Virginia Department of Education, builds a collaborative partnership between school districts and higher education institutions to offer project-based learning that focuses on specialized fields. In September, we proudly celebrated the official opening of Smith Tech, School of Computer Science, Innovation, and Design at Oscar Smith Middle School in partnership with our friends at Old Dominion University. Since then, we've watched our students thrive and demonstrate a unique ability to combine technical skills with a little creativity and new courses, including music production. Take a look and listen.
Maybe it's worth checking out.
Okay, so that's good.
We are the first middle school in Virginia to adopt the music and production class. We wanted to expose our students at a younger age to the production and recording side of music.
I think it's beautiful to see something like this on the middle school level. Being able to cultivate that talent while it's growing, I think is so important, and it's really, really cool.
You know, we do band, orchestra, and chorus really well, and we have plenty of kids who are thriving in these ensemble courses, but there's an entire other population of students who might not gravitate toward the ensemble course, but they are still interested in music and making music. So this is another avenue for them to have access to music.
I wanted to take music production because I like music and I like making music too.
we get chances to make music and be creative.
And I also can the music production because I like listening to music and making music.
We get to experience different tech, make music and stuff.
They use their computers, they use keyboards, MIDI keyboards, they use microphones, they use headphones, they use DJ decks, they use a lot of different electronic things in music production. And it's just a good way to kind of marry music plus the technology into one seamless class.
My favorite pieces of equipment we use is the keyboard.
My favorite piece of equipment is DJ deck, a DJ deck right here. The turntables because they were fun to use and it made me feel like a professional DJ.
We've gone through a couple of songs that the kids have made, and the songs have turned out fantastic, the most professional quality songs that are coming out of this class, so we love it.
For your vocals are balanced throughout. When the students finish a project, they are so excited to share it.
I just get so proud when I hear the end result. Good morning, everyone. My name is Lily Reed, and I want to take you on a quick tour of my experience at Smith Tech, from the first time I logged on to the projects I'm working on right now. At Smith Tech School of Computer Science, we are creators, collaborators, trailblazers, and developers. As a creator, I've experimented with sounds and blended tracks using DJ decks in our brand new music production and recording elective. As a collaborator, I've been able to complete challenging projects with other students. Together, my classmates and I designed a colony on Titan, Saturn's moon, using Tinkercad, then solved the problem of how we can live there. As developers, we've trained our own AI models, or bots, to match our unique interests and skills to potential careers, and then tested the accuracy of machine learning. All of these experiences have taught me one thing. As technology moves forward, we can't just follow along, we have to lead. Because we work with this technology every day, Smith Tech students aren't just users, we're the future designers and creators. With the skills we're building right now, we won't just face the challenges of the future, we'll be the ones solving them. We're ready for the future, and I can't wait to see what we build. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here, Lily. I actually had the chance to stop by and see the music production class in action recently, and it's incredible what you and your classmates are learning. I'd also like to thank several people joining Lily today, including Oscar Smith Middle School Principal, Dr. Amanda Turk, Lab School Administrator, Dr. Helen Sapika, music production teachers Mashawn David and R.J. Gaines. Also joining us from Old Dominion University is Dr. Karen Sanzo, Executive Director for Educational Innovation and Opportunity, and Mr. Hunter Tuck, Lab School Program Administrator. Would you all please stand to be recognized? John. Smith Tech is a perfect example of what happens when we can ignite a spark of curiosity early. That's why we also look for unique ways to make learning a priority, even outside of the traditional school day. Lily also joined 125 other students last summer for a new camp opportunity specifically designed for our military-connected students. The program was made possible for our middle schoolers through a Department of Defense grant and with additional financial support provided by the Educational Foundation. Let's take a look.
I'm Shannon McCorder. I'm the program director for STEM Camp. We are nationwide. We work in 10 different school districts across the country. All the students that are attending are actually kids of active military, and that's amazing to me. Our theme this year is bugging out, and so we are using insects as our backdrop, and the kids are learning about the science and engineering behind insects. We are funded through the Department of Defense STEM to bring our program to military-connected schools. It's a 5-day program, and they're doing tons of STEM activities.
I've had a lot of fun. I got to make a mosquito trap with my friends, and I got to make it myself and kind of catch the mosquitoes because they like to bite me a lot and a lot of other people. So it kind of works out, and I also got to get some new friends and maybe hang out with them for the rest of the summer.
What I've observed is the culture here in Chesapeake is just so positive, and I can see it from the administration all the way down to the students. But these middle schoolers are all engaged and happy and asking questions and interacting with one another. It's really just amazing.
They fight to the death? They fight to the death, that's what they do. Oh, they take their biggest, baddest female bees.
My kids come in excited, they're ready to learn. They are calculating and making inferences. They are working and collaborating in groups. They are critically thinking, and they're asking questions, and they know so much more than what I expected them to know. Sometimes they'll even throw in facts that even I had to look up myself.
I have 2 kids at STEM camp this summer. I was a Navy submariner. I work in submarine programs now at Com Sub 4 in Norfolk, Virginia. And STEM camp has been an amazing program for the kids. They come home every day excited about telling us, their parents, what they learned, the friends that they've made, and we look forward to them participating in this program for years to come.
I love STEM.
STEM Camp is just one of the many ways we take our responsibility to support those who serve seriously. We also believe it's our responsibility to teach the next generation about the value and meaning of sacrifice. Students at Grassfield High School experienced this firsthand through a unique partnership with the Gary Sinise Foundation to bring history to life by connecting students with veterans, first responders, and others who lived and served through some of our country's darkest days. These stories came to life for the Grizzlies last spring when they visited the September 11th Flight 93 Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. But the Gary Sinise Foundation doesn't just focus on education, they make it a priority to encourage students to go back into their communities and serve others. As an extension of that field trip, students brought back the lessons they learned about sacrifice in that Pennsylvania field and joined members of the Gary Sinise Foundation to honor a local wounded hero at the reveal of his new custom-built home in Chesapeake. Let's take a look.
We're here today to celebrate an amazing Navy family, Rob Ballard and his family, who got injured in a helicopter crash. We're so excited to have the Grassfield Grizzlies out here with us today to help honor and lift up Rob and his family, holding these amazing American flags as Rob and his family roll in today.
So today we are presenting a veteran a house. We are presenting the colors and venerating him and showing him that we honor him and thanking him for everything that he's done for our country.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam.
But nothing is more powerful than an act of kindness. Nothing. That's what this house is.
That is how we keep our country strong. One kind act after another. The other part of this today is to bring in the next generation. We have an education program at the Gary Sinise Foundation to make sure that the next generation understands and appreciates what we're doing, but also to carry forward this mission. Now, we also know that the Grizzlies were able to join us on a very important but very special trip as we went to Shanksville, Pennsylvania, Flight 93.
We learn about 9/11 because we weren't alive at that time. We don't really get that, we just know it as a historical event. Looking at the names on the wall and looking at how it affected those families, it really hit me this really impacted so many people.
So we're super grateful for that, and also that the students were able to appreciate and understand the magnitude of it.
This foundation, Gary Sinise Foundation, is continuing to help veterans, not just building veterans houses, but also educating our community and educating the younger generation, so that way when we grow up, we can educate other people. They have done so much for our community, and I'm very grateful for that.
Thank you for this opportunity!
Dr. Cotton, school board members, city officials, and all in attendance, I bid you a good morning. My name is Taylor Wiggins. I am a junior at Grasswood High School, and I'm here to share more about how the Gary Sinise Foundation has impacted myself and my classmates. My school's connection with the Gary Sinise Foundation was made possible through our Air Force JROTC program, our AP government classes, and two amazing Grasswood High School teachers, Ms. Kimberly Hammers and Mr. Joseph Hammers. This program has been more than just a partnership. It has truly shaped who we are as students and leaders. We were given multiple opportunities to experience service and sacrifice in a way that goes far beyond the classroom. When we visited the National September 11th Memorial in Philadelphia, history became real. Reading the names of the passengers and crew on Flight 93 and standing on the field where the tragedy took place allowed myself and my classmates to reflect on the lives lost and remind us that freedom comes at a heavy cost. It was emotional and powerful, and it deepened our understanding of why we honor those who serve. Presenting the colors at retired Navy veteran Robert Ballard's home opening ceremony was another unforgettable experience. Watching him and his family receive a specially adapted home showed us how much gratitude and support our community can give. What made it even more special was that he later spoke at our school's Field of Valor ceremony, which honors those who have served and continue to serve in our armed forces. Seeing him again connected everything, the service, the sacrifice, and the appreciation in a way we will never forget. These opportunities through Air Force JROTC did not just impact me, they impacted all of us. They strengthened our character, built our sense of responsibility, and inspired us to continue serving others long after these events have ended. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Taylor, for being here to share more about your experience. We are also very proud to have retired U.S. Navy Commander Robert Ballard and his wife Lindsay with us today. Please join me to recognize the Ballard family for their service to our country. Thank you. Thank you. We also know this opportunity wouldn't have been possible without the initiative of Taylor's teachers, who are also here with us today from Grassfield High School, Mrs. Kimberly Hammers, Mr. Joe Hammers, and Chief Master Sergeant Terrence Smiley. Would you all please stand to join me in recognizing them? Thank you. All of these experiences, from the swimming pool to the DJ booth to Pennsylvania and back, highlight the incredible opportunities available to our students, but these opportunities only exist because of the dedication of our incredible people. We know that in order to provide such high-quality experiences, we must recruit and retain high-quality employees. Providing innovative pathways into the classroom has become a key component of that goal. From Mr. Perry Hunt at Portlock Primary, the I Teach program was the path that offered him a flexible opportunity to use his education and background in sports science as an entry point to earning his teaching license and becoming a PE teacher for Chesapeake Public Schools. Let's watch.
I'm at Portlock Primary. I'm a PE teacher. I came over to Chesapeake from Norfolk. I got my provisional license, and then from there, I had to progress and get my teaching certification through the I Teach program.
I Teach is a licensure program that provides an opportunity, a pathway for our teacher assistants and employees who have bachelor's degrees who aspire to be teachers but do not have the licensed credentials. We provide them with a mentor, and they participate in a one-year module-based online program to meet all of the certification requirements to become a teacher. We also provide tuition reimbursement, which has been a great benefit for our employees.
I was in a situation where I only had one more year to complete my certification and I haven't even started, so iTeach gave me the opportunity to complete my teaching certification. I think iTeach is honestly the most efficient way to get your teaching license.
He has done such a phenomenal job being here. He's a mentor for our students. He makes such great connections with the students in the classroom. He is fabulous with the rest of the staff here. He's just been a great addition to Portlock Primary, and we're excited to have him here.
So we're very proud of this pipeline that we are building, the support that our mentors provide, as well as the quality education and expertise that goes into the instruction from iTeach. We love to invest in our people. This is the most important thing that we do, is to continue to inspire our employees to move forward in their career pathways.
My experience here at Portlock has been great. All the kids, they love me. They treat me with respect. They're eager to learn. They're always here with smiles on their face, and I relate to them. We all just click, we all bond together. Every time they see me, it's just like I'm coming to play with my little brothers and sisters. So it's really fun. I don't think I would trade being a primary school teacher for anything.
Good job.
Mr. Hunt, thank you for being here with us today. Would you please stand to be recognized? Mr. Hunt was also named Portlock Primary's Teacher of the Year this past December at our district ceremony. Alongside 47 other incredible educators, this year's event focused on the superpowers they display in their classrooms. Here's a look at the highlights.
Extraordinary work they do each day. And this is our opportunity to give them the recognition they most certainly deserve. Elementary Teacher of the Year from Hickory Elementary School, Alexis Brueggemann.
Middle School Teacher of the Year from Crestwood Middle School, Mr. Michael Powers, Jr.
The 2026 High School Teacher of the Year from Western Branch High School, Dr. Christopher Fisher.
Please join me in congratulating the 2026 Chesapeake Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Susan Ratz from B.M. Williams Elementary School.
Our district-wide Teachers of the Year have joined us this morning. Elementary Teacher of the Year from Hickory Elementary, Miss Alexis Brueggemann. Middle School Teacher of the Year from Crestwood Middle, Mr. Michael Powers, Jr. High School Teacher of the Year from Western Branch High, Dr. Christopher Fisher. And our 2026 Chesapeake Teacher of the Year from B.M. Williams Elementary, Mrs. Susan Ratz. Would you all please stand to be recognized? Congratulations again on an incredible achievement. Regardless of the reason you chose to pursue a career in education, we are so glad you chose to make your home here in Chesapeake Public Schools. I am also incredibly proud to share that out of the 48 individual school-level honorees, 17 of them are graduates of Chesapeake Public Schools, including Mr. Hunt and Mr. Powers, who both proudly represent their alma mater, Indian River High School. Another Indian River High and Chesapeake Career Center graduate who has also come full circle is Malik White. If you've been our guest here before, you might remember Malik. He was featured at a previous State of the Schools breakfast for his participation in our very first Grow Our Own summer internship program in 2022, where he had an opportunity to work with our transportation team. In 2024, Malik was named a recipient of the J.A. Cotton Career Scholar Award. And while it is truly an honor to have an award named after me, the true pride comes from seeing it in action. Today, I am proud to share that Malik is now a valued member of our transportation team, serving as a diesel technician. Malik, will you please stand to be recognized? Where's Malik? There you go. While Malik found his path in high school, one of our Empower 2030 goals is to ignite that spark even earlier. As many of you have heard me share before, it also remains a personal point of pride that I am a Chesapeake Public Schools graduate and became a 5th grade teacher at Crestwood Intermediate School in the same classroom where I sat as a student years earlier. Oh boy. That part of my story really felt like it came full circle in December as I joined current 5th graders Yoshi and Elowin to dedicate the brand new state-of-the-art Crestwood Elementary School. It was a bittersweet moment to watch my old school come down, and I was feeling a little nostalgic, so I did ask for one keepsake, a brick from the former school structure. For me, it represents a piece of my past, but for our district, it also represents a new beginning and a continued commitment to ensuring our operations remain future-focused. And who knows, maybe Yoshi or Elowin will be on this stage years from now, leading the school district that also nurtured their passions and sparked their curiosity. To ensure this kind of potential future for every student, safety remains our top priority. And we know that these efforts are not just about the physical spaces in our buildings, but also about being prepared to respond to any scenario that occurs in and around our schools. This past summer, while the hallways and classrooms were a little quieter, our teams were hard at work alongside with our partners from the City of Chesapeake to conduct a large-scale emergency reunification exercise. Take a look. Today was a large-scale exercise where we practice our safety protocols. Of course, safety is important each and every day in Chesapeake Public Schools, but today in particularly, we try to bring together all of the things we've learned over the last several years to ensure safety for our students and staff. Today in particular, we were practicing the reunification process, which we've been working on, fine-tuning that over the last couple of years, and today's focus was to really improve and enhance that process.
Parents, let's line up right here, please.
Our goal is safety, right? So everything that we can do proactive, that's what we strive and we try to do.
The goal is the same. We want to make sure that our kids are taken care of in every environment, especially when it's really bad times.
We don't want to be creating things on the fly, so a lot of things we already have scripted out to be able to communicate to our parents, to give them the instructions that they need to quickly get their children and get them home. So great partnerships, and that just comes with working together each and every day. So we're real proud of that.
It was hard to believe that this was the first time you all did something like this, because everybody, it seemed like it was old hat to them. Everything went very smoothly, and it was a great team of professionals, and we were glad to be a part of it.
The event designed to test our emergency protocols and communications platforms was truly a comprehensive, multi-agency effort that allowed us to test our systems in real time and ensure that in the event of an emergency that requires us to implement our reunification protocols, our teams are ready and able to respond quickly and efficiently. I'd like to thank our Assistant Director of Safety and Security, Dr. Penny Schultz, and Supervisor Carrie Smith for leading this district-wide effort, and our counterparts from the city, our friends, Police Chief Selesky, Fire Chief Galasano, Deputy City Manager Bob Geis, and Deputy Coordinator of Emergency Management Sharon Chamberlain. Would you all please stand to be recognized? In order to really highlight the scale of this safety initiative, if you participated in any capacity as a part of our reunification team, crisis communications team, an administrator, a student role player, a monitor, or observer, and you're here today, would you please stand to be recognized? Thank you all. Seeing so many people standing is a powerful reminder that safety in Chesapeake is truly a team effort. And while exercises like this one focus on important components of our students' physical safety, this year we are also very proud of several new initiatives that put a clear focus on our newest strategic goal, our well-being. For many students and their families, safety isn't just about emergency protocols and procedures. It's found in the peace of mind that their child is taken care of while they're in school. Whether that means a supportive environment for their mental well-being or care for a chronic health condition, we are dedicated to providing that sense of security every single day. Let's watch.
A new program in Chesapeake is changing how students with diabetes are cared for during the school day. Jemiah Beatty shows us how it helps kids stay safe and healthy in class.
Susie Steffes says every day dropping her son off at Cedar Road Elementary School in Chesapeake was tough.
It was nerve-wracking. I stayed glued to my phone all day, looking at his numbers, making sure that he wasn't too high.
Her son Luke has type 1 diabetes, meaning his body doesn't make insulin as it should. Steffes says keeping up with his blood sugar is a constant job and one she handles on her own. She says before the diabetes monitoring program, that same task was hard for school officials to keep up, depending on when his levels would drop.
My son Luke, when he goes low quickly. And a low blood sugar can mean death.
It changed everything for Kelly Jones, a registered nurse with Chesapeake Public Schools. Now nurses can easily track a student's blood sugar in real time.
You catch it before they actually go down.
Instead of waiting for alarms, nurses can watch numbers and see whether levels are normal, high, or in some cases, too low.
The alarms are almost just like a backup now, which is great because the kids are not missing out on instructional time, which is really key when you're a school nurse.
The program initially launched last year as a pilot program with 2 students, but now is expanded district-wide with over 25 students.
Monitoring students with type 1 diabetes remotely gives everyone relief. It gives them confidence in knowing that they're on the right track throughout their day.
And for the mom who started it all.
It's a huge relief, so I'm not glued to my phone checking his numbers all day. I can see it all day, and I still do look at certain times, and I have my alarms that go off where I know to check his sugar, but I never worry anymore.
In Chesapeake, Jemiah Beatty, 13 News Now.
Thank you, Dr. Cotton, for the opportunity to speak about the impact of the remote monitoring program as a parent of a child with type 1 diabetes. I feel 100% confident that my son Luke and other T1Ds who are utilizing this program are safe at school and not missing out on valuable time in the classroom. Giving the school nurses the ability to remotely monitor Luke is instrumental in keeping his blood sugar in a safe range. It allows the nurse to immediately treat a low or high blood sugar in real time. Prior to the remote following, when Luke was having a low blood sugar, an alarm would go off on his medical device as well as my cell phone. I would then call the school, be transferred to the clinic, and make sure the nurse knew that my son needed to be treated. Now the nurse has an alarm going off at the same time and can instantly react. The nurse can also see where his blood glucose level is trending and can attempt to prevent a low from occurring. Luke has his glucose levels checked frequently. For him, that's before and after eating, before and after any activities such as recess and PE. Prior to the remote following program, he was making up to 6 trips to the clinic a day, which caused him to miss out on instructional time. Now he makes 2 trips, before and after lunch to receive insulin. All of the other checks are done remotely, and he rarely misses any class time. I am beyond thankful to Kelly Jones and Shannon Filer for helping create this program, and I'm proud to be living in a school district that wants to implement positive changes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Steffes, for your advocacy and for making this program a reality in Chesapeake Public Schools. I just heard this morning that the state is looking to implement across the state, so that's exciting to hear. I'd also like to take a minute to recognize our health services team who worked behind the scenes to bring this program to life. School nurse Kelly Jones and program administrator of health services Shannon Filer. Would you both please stand to be recognized? The peace of mind Mrs. Steffes described is exactly what we want for every family in our district. Another new program is providing that sense of security for parents and students struggling with substance abuse or addiction. This year, we were extremely proud to join Norfolk, Portsmouth, Suffolk, and Virginia Beach City Public Schools to open the new Harbor Hope Recovery Center. The center, housed in our district at our Educational Services Building, welcomes students from across the region who are navigating the challenges of substance abuse. The mission is to provide a safe space for students to continue their education while also developing healthy life skills alongside licensed clinical and educational staff. Take a look.
Young people who are struggling with substance abuse and addiction, who may be looking for a road to sobriety, now have a new resource right here in Chesapeake. I'm Erin Holly, your Chesapeake Neighborhood News reporter, here outside of the new Harbor Hope Recovery Center. As of September, it's now open to students battling addiction across 5 school districts in Hampton Roads. As the 4th of its kind in Virginia, the Harbor Hope Center, a high school for students with substance abuse disorders committed to recovery, opened at the start of this school year.
We are working with the students to build and improve their relationship with substance use disorder and to make sure that they have the strategies and skills to cope and move forward in their recovery.
The Harbor Hope Center is completely free to families, and any high school student from Chesapeake, Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth, or Suffolk seeking recovery can apply to enroll.
You know, as we see the issues with addiction and overdoses and the toll of lives that this has impacted, the schools are looking for ways to reach these students to help them.
One of those young lives cut short from drug overdose was the 14-year-old daughter of Virginia Beach School Board member Carolyn Weems. News 3 sat down with Weems earlier this year. She's been advocating for a recovery high school for years.
It's needed so much because what we're doing as a society here locally, statewide, and as a country is just not working.
Was there usually more emphasis on adult recovery programs rather than recovery programs for young people?
Yes, I think, you know, for the adolescent side, there's been a need. A place for them to not have to worry about all the regular pressures that could, you know, be in a typical high school.
Harbor Hope coordinator Bruce Clark gave me a tour of the new recovery school.
This is where the students can work with the therapist and work with each other.
The Harbor Hope Recovery Center is still accepting students for this school year on a rolling basis. You can find more information on our website, WTKR.com. In Chesapeake, I'm Erin Holly, WTKR News 3.
Mr. Clark, Program Coordinator, is here with us today, along with Mr. Paul Wilson, our Director of Student Services, who has been our district representative for this incredible program. We are also honored to have Virginia Beach School Board Vice Chair, Carolyn Weems, with us this morning, and thank you for sharing your story and using it as a catalyst for change. Would you all please stand to be recognized? Our diabetic monitoring program and Harbor Hope both clearly focus on the physical well-being of our students. At Deep Creek High School, an initiative is focusing on the social and emotional well-being of students while also cultivating a community built on diverse needs and interests. The Hornets are the first in our district to launch a VHSL-sanctioned esports program, but as you are about to see, it's so much more than just playing video games.
It's good, it's good. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh. The progress to getting it set up was honestly tremendous. It was really a good feeling knowing that, hey, we're gonna be the only ones in the city, bro. And this is what I'm gonna stand for. This is what I'm gonna be known for.
We started just as a club, and we just had a few kids who would stay after school in the library. Then that club grew, it quadrupled the next year, and then out of that we were able to start the esports team.
I think my favorite part about being on esports is just interacting with all the people and making friends and being able to stay after school and hang out with people that you like and do something you enjoy.
It feels good to have your own group of people. It feels good to make your own space, and I'm honestly grateful for these guys.
I think this encompasses a whole nother group of kids that aren't always heard and represented and seen.
We're inviting you in. We're inviting everybody in, not just esports with gaming club. We love new people.
You'd be amazed at how many times you say I'm esports and they're like, video games, that's a sport, and you're like, there's a lot of teamwork involved, a lot of strategy, a lot of just thought that goes into it and gameplay, and it's just very impressive to watch them.
To get back, try to retreat.
There's scholarships and there's opportunities and there's leadership you get to do. The energy's here, and I think that it's so fun that we get to do this all together.
Let's go! Oh, come on.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Richard Winston. Today, I will be speaking on behalf of the Deep Creek esports team. This emerging sport was introduced to Ms. Keegan and Deep Creek staff during the VHSL meeting. When they were told about esports, they thought it would be a great idea to take a shot at something new. In 2024, we put together a team that consisted of 4 elite players that set off its great debut in Smash Bros. While starting a new sport was difficult, our students and staff came together with just no idea how successful we would be. The spring season came around and everyone was ready for action. Approximately 20 to 30 students were eager to try out. Everything was finalized and we ended up with 11 players and 3 teams. All 3 teams set out a great debut with everyone ending the season 5-3 and qualifying for regionals. But our success didn't just stop there that year. During the fall of 2025 Super Smash Bros. Season, all 3 teams were led by seniors, and 1 team made it to regionals and advanced to round 3, just shy of making it to the States. The spring season has brought us a new game, Mario Kart. And our team for Deep Creek is led by Mikey Yates. Mikey is a seasoned player and is striving to take us to regionals during our first year. Our journey has just begun, and we're looking to make a big boom in the city of Chesapeake. As newcomers, we have already put a great mark on esports, and we are training the youth to do even better than what we have. The city of Chesapeake will always be known to be a powerhouse when it comes to esports. We will continue to set the standard, and other schools that join us will follow in our footsteps. Through the thick and thin, ups and downs, joy and pain, we will always find a way to stick together like glue. Everyone here is like family, and we look forward to watching it grow from its deep roots. The future of Deep Creek High won't be a mystery. We will keep digging our own path and run to our success. First and foremost, I want to give an honor to God. I thank you, Dr. Cotton, my school for coming out, my family, and that's pretty much it. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much for being here, Richard, for helping establish this program and making your mark on the Creek culture. We all know these types of extracurricular programs can only exist with dedicated staff members willing to give up their time and energy. Richard is supported by two great ones, Mrs. Nikki Keegan and Miss Sarah Phillips. Would you both please stand to be recognized? These opportunities that enrich the lives of students are also at the core of the mission of the Instructional Innovations Grant Program made possible by our Educational Foundation. These grants are a direct result of our community in action, and this year alone, local businesses sponsored over $30,000 in Instructional Innovations grants for our schools for everything from STEM labs to arts initiatives and community service projects. Surprising these deserving recipients is always so much fun. Take a look.
Congratulations! Oh, yeah. Well done, Mr. Brown. All right, thank you.
Put it up in the classroom. All right.
Congratulations. That's awesome. We can't wait to hear what you do with it. Oh,
In fact, one grant-funded project at the Chesapeake Career Center has already taken shape this school year in the form of beautiful benches designed and developed by our welding and collision repair students and donated to the Chesapeake Humane Society. While teaching technical skills, the project also fosters a sense of citizenship and community pride, and students can easily see how their work directly benefits others. Another example of a community service project to help our furry friends is a direct result of the hard work of one of our students, or our students at Butts Road Intermediate. Take a look.
Okay, a lot of people have their rough draft out. We're gonna kind of talk about the final draft. I would like kids to connect with their community, and a great way to do that is in writing, and connecting to our community can be adopting animals from local animal shelters, because there's so many. So my students wrote persuasive essays in first-person point of view, acting as the animal that needed to be adopted.
I am writing about a dog from an animal shelter. My dog name is Blitz. He's 3 years old. He loves tennis balls, and then this is his doghouse. Goose. Chicken 1 year old, 14 days.
We drew pictures and wrote the letters, and we brought them to the animal shelter. We've written to several different shelters, and the shelter we're at now, Chesapeake Animal Services on Military Highway, they had over 75 animals at the time that we were writing. So we chose them because a lot of these animals need homes, and we thought that by helping our community, we would get them to good homes. I've I've been doing this project with my students for several years, and every time we do it, over 75% of the animals get adopted through our letters and our pictures. So it's a really good, successful story for animals to get good homes. Also, we're just needing you to smile. We're just needing you to smile. Adopt an animal today.
And if that attempt to get a whole class to look at a camera and smile isn't the epitome of what it means to be a teacher, I don't know what is. Ms. Bottom is here today. Would you please stand to be recognized? If that video pulled at your heartstrings and you are looking to leave today with a new furry friend of your own, we have a treat for you on your way out in the lobby. Chesapeake Animal Services is here with some adorable adoptable pets, and you can also see some of our students' work on display. Actually, now I think I know why my wife is here today. To make sure I don't go home with another dog. We absolutely love seeing teachers turn curriculum into connections, and you've seen throughout our time together this morning, so much of what we do is designed to prepare students for a successful future. But we also know that students can't focus on that future if their basic needs aren't being met in the moment. That's another area where our incredible community partners are always willing to step in. Take a look.
Blessings in a Backpack provides weekend food for children who might otherwise go hungry.
They provide snacks and food items and things for students and their siblings.
Yeah, today we have 39 volunteers that are doing things from packing the bags to inventorying all of our needs and making encouraging cards for the students so they feel loved and appreciated. There are 18 different schools that are being helped through this program right now.
There's pockets of need in every community within our city, and so Hickory and Southeastern specifically are no exception.
They're going to be blessing baskets for the kids when they leave for the day.
So when the deliveries come every month, the kids are just really excited to kind of peek in and see what's in there. So that appreciation and just those simple things mean a whole lot.
The vision of this program is to ensure that we nourish all of our children so that they continue to learn and grow.
And I'm just thankful to the Chesapeake Education Foundation, the Rotary Club, and the Hampton Roads Division of the Chamber of Commerce for helping us fill this need.
Your donations and your love mean a lot to our families.
Thank you to everyone here today representing the Chesapeake Rotary and the Women's Division, Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce, Chesapeake, for your work with Blessings in a Backpack program. Would you please stand to be recognized? These groups have worked closely with the Chesapeake Educational Foundation all year on this initiative that ensures students and families from across the district are supported every day of the week. Partnerships like this are the reason we are here today. And if you've joined me for this event in the past, you also know that one of my favorite parts is the chance to celebrate and honor a community member who exemplifies this type of work. Established in 2021, the Pride of the Peak Award was created to celebrate individuals who are dedicated to making a difference in our schools and community. Over the years, names like Taylor Grissom, James Archbell, Nichelle Buffalo, Claudia Kadayer, and Brenda Johnson have all been deserving recipients. This year, it is an absolute privilege to add to that impressive list and to present the 2026 Pride of the Peak Award to a tireless advocate for our students, a cornerstone of our community, and someone who, over the years, I have come to know as a friend. Take a look.
Surprise! Dr. Cotton, I know that you were expecting to present me with this award today, and I hope that you'll still consider me a friend after this morning. Even though you didn't know who the real recipient of this award was going to be, you were right about the fact that it is going to a tireless advocate for education in the city of Chesapeake. As the Educational Foundation Board Chair, I've had the honor and privilege to see your leadership in action up close. Serving beside you for the past 8 years, I watched you give your time, energy, and heart to this school district. But truthfully, there's no better reflection of that dedication than your initiative to work with the foundation to create the Pride of the Peak Award. By recognizing and celebrating the impact and importance of bringing our schools and community together, you've created connections that I believe represent your legacy. And now you know the real reason your wife Joanna is here today. She was in on our secret and is here to help surprise you with this well-deserved recognition and appreciation of your service to Chesapeake Public Schools.
Congratulations, Dr. Cotton. You are the Pride of the Peak.
Dr. Cotton, you are the Pride of the Peak.
Dr. Cotton, you are the Pride of the Peak.
Dr. Cotton, you are the Pride of the Peak.
Dr. Cotton, you are the Pride of the Peak. Yes.
Dr. Cotton, you are the Pride of the Peak.
Dr. Cotton, once again, on behalf of the Educational Foundation, thank you for your decades of leadership, commitment, and service to public education. It seemed fitting that two of the former Pride of the Peak winners, Jay and Taylor, sent their video to us from sunny Florida. Be sure to give them a call after retirement because I think they saved you a spot in the sand. But in all seriousness, what is even more fitting is that this award is handcrafted by our Weldon students at the Chesapeake Center.
And it's heavy, too.
Throughout your career, you've impacted the lives of thousands of young people, and we hope this recognition serves as a lasting reminder of your contributions as superintendent to Chesapeake Public Schools. You're leaving our school district stronger, more innovative, and more connected to its community than ever before. Congratulations again on being named the 2026 Pride of the Peak.
We skip it over all. Thank you. I appreciate that. I got to get out of here because I got to fire some people. So it's going to be a busy afternoon. Oh my goodness. If you thought you knew what was going to happen today, and I thought I knew everything that was going to happen today, I'm disappointed I didn't get to read Chris's speech. I was so excited. Thank you all. What a surprise. You all got me good. You got me good. Did you know about this? Did you know about it? Oh, you did. You did. Oh boy. All right. Thank you all so much. I'm honored. As we quickly wrap up our morning together, my hope is that you leave impacted by a story you've heard or inspired by a project you've seen. For the last 8 years, it's been an honor to lead and to share the stage with the students, staff, and community members who represent this incredible school district, our school district. And there's so much for us to be proud of. And if you've seen this morning, as you've seen this morning, that collective responsibility is embedded throughout our strategic plan, Empower 2030. And as I leave you today, I'd like to make one final request. Continue to take ownership. Continue in whatever capacity you are capable to support our students, our teachers, our bus drivers, and our leaders. Because if there's one thing I've learned as superintendent, it's everyone's responsibility to ensure that the state of our schools remains strong. Thank you again. It's been the honor of a lifetime to work with you. Thank you.